Who is a feminist? Chimamanda has described it very beautifully. A feminist is a person that believes in social, political, and economic equality of all the sexes. And to become a feminist leader, it takes more than just what one is simply supposed to do to truly becoming a change maker. Plan International follows feminist leadership values. What are those? Well, in today's Your 5 Minutes, let's learn about the feminist leadership values and principle of Plan International. So let's hear from the People and Culture Department Director, Srijana herself. Let's go! Hi Srijana ji.
Hello Lakshmi ji.
First of all, Srijana ji, congratulations on being recognized as one of the top 30 influential agile leaders of Nepal.
Thank you. It was definitely a moment of great pride and also a very humbling experience.
So how's your day been so far?
It's been great. The weather is lovely. It's sunny outside. We just came back from our morning tea get together, and we have a game zone, so I played tennis a little bit.
So as you say that Plan is a feminist organization and we have feminist leadership principles and values that drive us. Could you share some insights? What are Plan's feminist leadership principles?
I believe feminist leadership principles are like the air. Without that, the purpose and our whole work is meaningless. So if you look at Plan International Nepal, everything from our vision to our work culture to our programs to the way we work are embedded by our leadership principles. So the vision itself, it states that we are striving for a just world where all children, and especially girls, can achieve their full potential, is driven by the feminist leadership principles. There are a lot of aspects to it. One is being courageous. Second is reflecting more on your own power, on the privileges that we have, on the vulnerabilities that we have, and having that courage to share with others. And at the same time, having that courage to ask people or push people to share their perspective as well. At the same time, it is also about being accountable. Accountable, being true to yourself, being accountable for the work that has been assigned to you, accountable for your team members, accountable for the community that we work for. We also strive to create an environment within the organization where all people, irrespective of their ethnicity, caste, gender, sexual orientation, can put forward the ideas and they are given a platform and a seat on the table to make decisions.
And how do you think staff can best embrace and live by our feminist leadership values in their daily work?
I think first is to really understand what feminist leadership values mean, because people have their own perception or have their own definition. So each organization might have their own definition in terms of what feminist leadership values or principles are. So if you are working with Plan, then you really have to understand how Plan is seeing those principles. So first is understanding. Then second is making sure that in everything and anything that you do, and especially if you are at a leadership level, because you are setting an example for others, you live those values, you portray those values in any conversation that we have. So in that process, some of the things that I could think of as of now are respecting the ideas and thought of others, embracing the diversity. And one last thing would be, I think, we can't deny the fact that because we are working as a development worker in an INGO, we might have certain power. So accepting and recognizing that, but at the same time sharing that power, using that power to make sure that it is for the good of the others. I think those are some of the things to embrace and live the values.
Now I'll be asking you some very rapid fire questions. I need you to be as quick as possible, okay? True or false? Feminist leadership is only about advancing women's history.
False.
Myth or fact? Feminist leadership means that men are excluded from leadership roles.
No, false. It is definitely a myth. It is about equality for all gender and all other aspects.
Agree or disagree? Feminist leadership is about power sharing rather than power holding.
Absolutely. Power sharing.
So which of the following is not a principle of feminist leadership? A. Inclusivity. B. Shared power. C. Strict hierarchy. D. Transparency.
C. Strict hierarchy. That's not the principle.
That was so lovely to have a feminist conversation with you. Thank you so much, Srijana, for your time.
Absolutely pleasure to have this conversation with you. Thank you, Lakshmi ji.